Good morning, speakers, leaders, and extraordinary people. That's all of you. So, speaking tip of the day. Davide Giorgio here, back again. By the way, I share these tips here in the group. I also repurpose them on my YouTube channel. Are you following me on YouTube? Go check it out at beingunapologetictv.com. That's beingunapologetictv.com. Heather, hello from Australia. It is great to see you. So, Heather, you will have heard me say this before, and I'm so glad you jumped on. Your ears must have been burning because I'm going to use you in part of this example, actually. So, one of the big epidemics that's going on right now of, as I like to say, fairy tale size proportions is this epidemic of storytelling. Yes, stories are powerful, but I'm always the first person who will tell you that nobody actually cares about your story. Now, the reason I'm sharing this right now ad nauseum is because someone who has a very large following, someone who is known in certain circles, just sent me a message and basically said something to the effect of, actually, no, I'm going to quote it. I have a crazy life. A lot of things have happened that are pretty worth sharing. And here's the issue with that perspective. It's all about you and your story. And yes, the story is the bridge that will allow people to understand who you are and connect with you better. However, the story is not the point. The story is not the point. The story is part of, a small part of the vehicle to get people to realize that you are no different than them, or that it's possible for them, or something like that. What you should be saying is something to the effect of like, I have a crazy story, and now I realize because of that story, ... the so what factor. Because I will always ask you, so what? You have a crazy story, you have a crazy life. Heather Joy Bassett, for example, in Australia. Extraordinary woman with an extraordinary life, all sorts of amazing things. Who cares? Here's who cares now, because Heather is recrafting the way that she delivers who she is in her story, and she's being very specific and intentional about how she shares her story through the lens of how it can help other people. So she's no longer the main character, although she's of course the main character in her life, but she's using herself as the blueprint so others can see themselves, so that they can recognize themselves through parts of her story. And now she actually has a call to action for them to live with spruce. And Heather, I'll let you can comment below and explain a little bit more about spruce so that I don't take it away from you. But so what she's done is she's taken her story as the basis, but now she has a so what factor. What she wants you to do about it because of all of her experiences in her life. So it's a small little shift. Yes, you have a story. Yes, you've been through a lot. Or maybe you're just one of these everyday extraordinary people. Some people are like, I don't know, nothing really extraordinary has happened to me, but you still have a story. The story's not the point, but the so what factor, your perspective, your learnings, your wisdom, what you see that is possible for other people because of what you've experienced is the real gold. Focus on those things. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Like I said, go follow me on YouTube if you're not already following me at beingunapologetictv.com. See you over there. Have an amazing day. Tell your story, but make sure you have a point to the story.